Tonight we are going to be discussing the whole situation that is currently going on in the election saga with our president Trump trying to get everything right to see if he can finally officially hold down the fort and be our president of the United States of America. So currently, right now, I am going to be talking about what the PA judge ruled today, stopping all certification of the process. I'm also going to talk about Michael Flynn getting pardoned and discuss why mainstream media is not really talking about what is actually going on with the election as much and everything else. And if you don't see me tomorrow, you know it's Thanksgiving. I want to make sure that everybody knows that I appreciate all you guys joining me, supporting me on this channel. Let's continue to support each other and let's continue to have a good Thanksgiving. And if we have time later on the show, we can do call in. I'll put the number in so we can actually discuss some of the things that are currently going on with the Thanksgiving holidays and restrictions in other cities and everything else. So, enough with all the blah blah. Let's jump into it, guys. Let me give you another edition of Joe's News and Views, starting right about now. What is going on, my Patriots? How are y'all guys doing? We got another fantastic news show. I am so hyped up. I'm hyped up because self. Either way it goes, I want to tell y'all guys thank you so much. Like I told y'all before on the YouTube on my main channel. In fact, before I get into that main channel, if you're on the backup channel, official Patriot News and Views Live, please do me a favor right now. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell up top. Now, if you on Periscope, go on and follow your boy. Every time I'm on, you know I'm on. And if you are also on the other platforms, D Live, follow me. And on Facebook, you know what to do. Go ahead on, follow your boy there. And you can also follow me as well on Twitch. Not only will you get good news, but good gaming. Because over there, I stay gaming and telling you about the latest things as well. So, again, I want to give a shout out on the main channel, which I already know, Joe's Latest News and Views, which I haven't been streaming live over there because I got copyright strike during the election. But we are now at almost 1,300 subscribers. I am now part of the community. I can post links now and pictures of what's going on. So if you missed a broadcast or if you're not able to get the newest content, all you got to do is go over there, hit on the link, and hit the subscribe button to the live of the second backup channel, and we can continue getting it in. All right, enough of all that. I know you didn't came to hear me talk about that. Let's talk about what's happening today. Now, today was a good day for Team Trump. And you don't see mainstream media talking about it because they, as always, trying to make you feel like that the president has no legal recourse to try to challenge the results. Now, a judge halts any further vote certification in the state of Pennsylvania, and that was the appeals court judge. Currently, Governor Wolf is trying to appeal that ruling from that judge that was handed down today. Now, this was the day after Governor Tom Wolf said that he had certified that Democrat Joe Biden, aka supposedly president-elect, as the winner of the presidential election in Pennsylvania. Now, Wolf administration quickly asked after the state Supreme Court to block the ruling from taking effect, saying there was no conceivable justification for it. Since the birth of our nation nearly 250 years ago, no court has ever issued an order purporting to interfere with the state's ascertainment of its presidential electors until today. the administration said in its motion. Commonwealth Court Judge Patricia McCullough, which is a Republican, thank God for that, has issued the order and set a hearing for Friday. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, man? I see you. I see you. Thanks for joining the broadcast, brother. Thanks for joining the broadcast, man. Now, if she intend to hold up the certification of the state and local contests of the ballot or interrupt the scheduled December 14 meeting of the state's 20 electors. Now, the Republican U.S. Representative Mike Kelly and others filed a suit Saturday to challenge approximately 2.5 million mail-in ballots that were predominantly cast by Democrats. They said the GOP-controlled state legislature had failed to follow proper procedure when they voted last. Yeah, man. Thank you very much, man. I see y'all waving in the chats. Thank you, thank you. In a year to expand mail-in voting. Listen, guys. All that is basically saying is that this judge is seeing that there is a lot of unanswered question that's going on in the state of Pennsylvania. They're trying to hurry up and certify things. They have not addressed the issue where people was not able to watch and see the ballot count. They were not able to answer the issues of what was going on with dead people being able to vote, people saying that they voted and they couldn't prove or compare the signatures correctly. So I don't blame this judge. She sees there is Swiss holes allegedly in this election. Yeah, I really do too, Matt. I mean, I really do. I think that is exactly why everybody is very upset at this point. And that's why mainstream media is trying not to tell anybody the progress. Exactly. We got to focus on the Georgia runoffs. So, currently, right now, this is a win for the Trump administration. Now, a lot of people probably say, oh, no way. That's crazy. Why would you say that? Well, it would be a win. It's a win right now because they have now proven enough for an appeal judge to look at the whole scope of everything, that we have an issue going on here. There is no possible way that we should go out here and certify these votes and know damn good and well that we have not addressed the other issues that caused this in the first place. The verification of the people that are voting. So I give it up for this judge here for doing the right thing. And I'm quite sure she had a lot of pressure not being able to do that. Now, the state Supreme Court has twice this month overturned Republican challenges over election issues. Now, you know they're going to appeal it. It's going to go to the Supreme Court. Now, Supreme Court may overturn this, or this Republican judge may have enough information on her side to show with her notes that, hey, we cannot certify this election right now. We need to stand tall and we need to get the absolute truth. So hopefully that will work. But you know they don't want that to happen because there's a good strong possibility that it may go to the electors in the House of Representatives. And if that does happen, then that means there's a good chance that President Trump would basically win the election that way, due through the electors. Something that they don't want to see or want to do. So enough about that story. We're going to move right along and we're going to talk about Michael Flynn. Now, if you don't know Michael Flynn, I'm finna give y'all some insight about Michael Flynn. Now, Michael Flynn was the actual a part of the Trump administration when it first got out the ground. Okay, he was the former national security advisor. Well, today President Donald Trump pardoned him, and we already knew that that was going to happen. Of the 4-year long criminal case, we know that Mr. Flynn, excuse me, Lieutenant General Flynn, and President Donald Trump has always had a great and long-standing relationship. That's right. He is an American hero. Uh, and nobody was not surprised. I wasn't surprised. I just think that President Trump couldn't do it sooner because of all the hoopla they had to go through with the Russian collusion and all this bullshit. But I'm going to go into a little bit of the story. It is my great honor to announce that General Michael T. Flynn has been granted a full pardon. Congratulations to General Flynn and his wonderful family. I know you will now have a truly fantastic Thanksgiving. Trump wrote on Twitter on Wednesday afternoon. Now, General Flynn had to plead guilty to lying to the FBI about speaking to Russian diplomat. Okay, during the President Trump's 2016 transition period. But Flynn, who is represented by high-profile attorney Sidney Powell, who is also about to release the Kraken. Shout out to Miss Sidney Powell, another strong American patriot, withdrew his plea before sentencing. And before the position in the Trump administration, Flynn served as the director of Defense Intelligence Agency during the Obama administration. Flynn's case was used in a narrative that Trump's campaign colluded with the Kremlin in a bid to sway the 2016 election. What the charge against Flynn was about, whether he lied about his call with Sergei Kozlak, the former Russian ambassador to the United States. Now, Trump, Flynn, and other Russian surrogates have categorically denied they colluded with Russia. Former special counsel Robert Mueller's year-long investigation didn't reveal any such collusion. Not to mention, that investigation cost them a lot of money. I think that investigation cost like $50 million, I think. I don't know. I have to go back and look at my notes. But that was an expensive investigation. Like, that was an investigation that wasn't even worth the money. I mean, we kept beating that dead horse for nothing. I mean, they had America feeling like that President Trump was like sitting there sending the Russian leader, Putin, fucking roses and boxes of chocolates. That's how bad it was that they had us fooled. And then come to find out, there was no such thing. They even released the phone conversation, and it didn't even sound like no collusion to me. It sounded like they was having a regular conversation about meeting at the summit, trying to get things right in the world today. So yeah, that was definitely a waste of fucking time. Everybody know that. Now, a number of Trump supporters believe that Flynn is the victim of politically motivated retaliation by the Obama administration. Flynn lawyers, including Powell, accused the FBI of using an entrapment plot to ensnare him, which I believe it. I mean, we all talked about this. This was a time where Obama himself should be in prison for spying on the campaign. And I think that they only wanted to use him as a scapegoat so nobody would know that they were spying on the campaign for Hillary. But that's another story. Allegedly. 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 Because I have to say allegedly because there was evidence out about it, but nobody's never come forth. So I have to say allegedly. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. Love my wife. She always makes sure I say that stuff to protect me and the viewers. Now, the pardon of Michael Flynn is solely up to the president, but given the corruption, we have witnessed the judiciary and multiple agencies of government executed against General Flynn. Now, this prosecution should end. Powell told the Epic News via email the FBI and DOJ have been a national embarrassment for more than 15 years. It was my fervent hope to make our judicial system work to exonerate an innocent man, as all the left would want, were he anyone but Trump or Michael Flynn. But enough is enough. This is sick. It's painfully obvious. Judge Sullivan is playing an evil political game with a good man's life and family. And that was from Miss Sidney Powell. And you know she ain't going to bite her tongue. They also pardoned Roger Stone earlier in July. So, I'm glad that President Trump was able to do that for the people that was loyal to him. And I think that's why everybody's upset, because people that's loyal to him the most, those are the people that he's looking out for, and they don't know how to handle that at all. So, shout out to Michael Flynn. Shout out to Michael Flynn. I am glad that this man is no longer have to worry about that over his head. Now, y'all, I'm about to talk about a gentleman that got killed that was a part of the Black Lives Matter movement. Now, I'm going to give him his name. He's an activist out of Louisville. Let me pull this story up. And it came across my phone today. But it kind of blew my mind when I found out what happened to this guy. So, a troubled Kentucky Black Lives Matter activist who helped lead Breonna Taylor protests in the hometown of Louisville, we all remember that, has been shot dead. Now, his name was Hamza Travis Nagady. 30 minutes after midnight Monday, near the University of Louisville campus, the 21-year-old activist was rushed to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead. The paper said police have released few details about the shooting, and the reports have not suggested a link to his protests. Fellow protesters put up memorials for him in the city, while an online fundraiser started by a sister has raised almost $30,000 by Wednesday afternoon, twice the target to cover funeral costs. He was an inspirational leader. His sister, Sarah Nagdy, wrote on the fundraiser calling him an activist for the Black Lives Matter. Nagady previously recalled the local paper his upbringing as a screwed up little kid who spent time in foster homes and then jail before finding his calling with the protest movement over Taylor's police shooting death in March. He said, "I'm an ex-foster kid. I'm a felon. I don't have a GED." What he told the Courier Journal last month. "I spent 3 or 4 years not consecutively incarcerated, and next week I'm flying to New York with until freedom. I'm having lunch with the state representative. I got people asking me to lead marches." He bragged of his apparent transformation. He also told Associated Press that his background proved that it doesn't matter where you come from because you're here right now, you're in this movement. You hear that, guys? He said a key word that I don't understand why they're not using themselves. He said it doesn't matter where you come from now, because you here right now, you in this movement. He said his background basically proved that you can accomplish anything you put your mind to. Then if that's the case, then why in the hell are y'all marching out here in these streets talking about y'all oppressed? You just said it. I mean, rest in peace to the dead, but you did say that. So that lets me know right there that you're basically going for a cause that doesn't even stand for what you mentally believe upstairs. I'm just saying. I'm just calling it out. Now, Antonio T. May Taylor, a friend and mentor of Natty, called him irreplaceable. Travis really believed he could help change the systematic racism. Um, and that's about it. More and more. It's sad, y'all, because you know why it's sad? Because the dude went out here and did all that marching for BLM, and they ain't marching for him right now. He got killed by a carjacking in Louisville, Kentucky. The same city that they're screaming about defunding the police, but you got crime going up 40%, 60%, some places up to 180% in these cities. So now that should put a damn light bulb in their head. You're asking to defund the police, But now you're losing the same people that you had running in the front line. But that's all you get. I don't even see CNN reporting this guy. I'm gonna look this up right now. I want to see if CNN, all the mainstream media, even got him on front page news about his death. I guarantee you they don't. I guarantee you he ain't even made top news. And I'm scrolling. Damn. The football coach that died as a coordinator for the Cowboys has made front news. And I don't see none of them at all talking about him. Wow. Man, oh man. That's crazy. None of the mainstream media ain't even gave this man a shout out. New York Post is the only one now that is basically talking about his death. That should teach y'all something. These people do not care about y'all. Y'all extra woke people, y'all need to quit following this damn BLM. You see what happened? This dude lost his life from a carjacking for defunding the police, and nobody has came up and has marched in the street, has tried to have a meeting nationwide for his death. Damn. So that's where we at now? I'm sorry. I don't want that. I'm sorry. I don't want to do nothing for Black Lives Matter. If that's how you gonna treat me if I die, I'm out. That's crazy. Nobody's marching for this cat. Let me see about this GoFundMe. I'm gonna look it up right here. See if he got as much as Breonna Taylor and all them got. Since they said he was so irreplaceable. I'm gonna see this. And in fact, I'm about to share it with y'all. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna share it with y'all in a minute. I am about to share it with y'all. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm about to go up here and do a screen share right quick for y'all. I am about to share it with y'all. All right, give me 1 second here. Y'all give me 1 second. I am about to pull a screen share right quick for y'all. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all right here, right now, what this is going on. Right here, y'all see it? I don't know if y'all can see it real well, but $29,700 is all they raised for this cat. After all that marching he done, all that marching, He only got 982 donations. When you had people donating all this money. I mean, this is nuts. That's crazy. I mean, that is straight crazy. Straight crazy. All that money, man. And this is what they did to this cat. This cat ain't this cat ain't made this is what they did to him. $29,000. Damn. But rest in peace, man. I just goes to show you the only time that they care about you unless you are committing a criminal act. But if the criminal act is committed against you and it ain't a person that is white, they don't give two shits. You ain't gonna get nobody going down the street marching for you. You're not gonna get $1 million+ raised up for you. Your family's not gonna get no damn TV time. You ain't Benjamin Crump and that other damn ambulance chase ain't gonna come. You're not gonna hear from Al Sharpton. Nah, you ain't gonna hear from none of them mugs. None of them. AOC ain't gonna give you no shout out. The squad ain't gonna put you on their mask. What about that damn representative that they just voted from Missouri? The one that had the Breonna Taylor mask. Where she at? Why ain't you making no noise? Oh, I forgot. He didn't get shot by a white individual, whether it was a person with a badge or a gun. See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. This shit's rigged, man. This shit is retarded. That's why I don't stand by it. If you're gonna be about trying to present of life and intelligence, I'm also gonna speak with y'all too about the plans that's been talked about in the first 100 days that uh, President Biden elect said if he gets the opportunity to get in office. He wants to make it where all the illegal immigrants that is in the US of A will have an easier path to citizenship and be approved citizenship within the first 100 days. Y'all hear that, right? He wants to approve these immigrants that comes in, a lot of them from all different nationalities, with these and what they call the open borders, whatever plan they got, but basically open borders to approve for them to get in. So you know what that means and why they're doing it. They're doing it because if I could get you citizenship, I can ensure that you are able to vote for me when it's time for the elections. That's what that means. That means that I am guaranteed to stay as close to the top as possible. It's a cold game, ain't it? A cold game. And then what else boggles my mind that I also learned today? And this is just a little extra tidbit I want to tell y'all before I call it a night. Do you know that in New York City, that's right, New York City, before this COVID stuff got rampant or whatever, the um the Bangladesh people that are Bangladesh descent. Do you know they have a tutor farm? You probably like, what the fuck is a tutor farm? A tutor farm is a farm that they have for all these kids. These kids, they sometimes have up to damn near 1,000+ kids that attend this tutor farm. Because there's 3,000 Bangladesh residents in the city of New York. That's just the city of New York. They study all weekend long at this damn tutor farm. And while they're studying, they acquire a lot of information, learning how to do all kinds of stuff. And these kids take these prestigious tests to get into the top schools or what you want to call privately funded schools in New York to get, funding or whatever based upon their grades. And they kill it. They freaking kill the test scores. And they wind up getting into these schools and they get so mad that they didn't score higher. They have competitions. So you mean to tell me that we got people that's coming to our country making their own way against all odds, but we got other groups running around here talking about they either oppress or they don't have the opportunities. And let me tell y'all too, when it comes to Bangladesh people are darker than black folks. I mean, they darker than some of these Indians that come in and start getting these stores. They're pretty dark people. Us black Americans. They are like one of the poorest people in New York City, or basically currently right now, per capita of their population of the U.S., they are one of the poorest when they first come in. And they go and get into these top schools, and now they are getting businesses. They're becoming doctors, lawyers, everything off of first generation. Hell, we got one in Congress right now that just got elected, part of the squad. But yet she loves to tell all black folks that's under her that they oppressed. Man, it's a cold game, man. It's a cold game. This is what we're going through, guys. I'm telling you, this is the biggest kind game in America today. People better wake up, man. You're not oppressed, y'all. Y'all just ain't using your damn brain. That's what it is. And you got to be smarter just as the people that's being smart too. But you know what? That's all right. They done figured it out. They done got the cheat code. So y'all keep playing these video games. Y'all keep being crazy. Talking about no two-parent home and all. I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to get mine. And you should be the same way too. So I just wanted to put that out there for food for thought for everybody that follow my broadcast. I love y'all. Be on here tomorrow because I'm going to be eating this good turkey that I'm about to smoke. Alright? And some of these good food me and my wife gonna cook. But don't y'all worry. Because I know y'all gonna ask, Joe, are you gonna show some pictures of what y'all doing? Hell to the yeah. And don't worry. We ain't doing no damn social distancing. Because in my house, we gonna eat and be merry. So we will show y'all the pictures. I'm also gonna do a video of how to smoke the turkey on my cooking channel.
Have a happy Thanksgiving and a blessed one.
And Miss Davis, the first lady patriot, the one that keeps me grounded, my ride or die. Y'all know who she is. April told me to tell y'all happy Thanksgiving. And that she is, you better get you a woman that pray. Because no matter what, she going to keep you grounded. And that's straight facts. Whether you an atheist or not, you better listen to your boy because I'm trying to tell you something. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Be easy. Take care of yourself. I am out. All right, guys. I hope that you liked everything that happened tonight. If you can, do me a favor. Go ahead on and click that like button. Also, too, go ahead on and hit that subscribe button as well. Channel. And until next time, I hope y'all have a good Thanksgiving. Take care of yourself. And don't eat too much turkey. Because you know you got to go to work the next day. Love y'all. Be safe.